Live from Amos Alonzo Stagg Stadium on the campus of the University of the Pacific in Stockton, California. Touchdown Production, celebrating 10 years of local sports television, is proud to present the CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Division IV Championship Football Game. Tonight, your undefeated Pioneer Valley League champion, the Colfax Falcons, battle the defending section champion and undefeated Valley Oak League champion, the Manteca Buffaloes. All this for the Division IV Football Championship and a shot at the berth in this year's state title bowl game. So don't you dare change that dial. Division IV Championship football is coming up next right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Only two teams remain in the Sac-Joaquin Section Division IV football playoffs, and they've played it off tonight for the Division IV championship. Both teams are league champions, both teams are undefeated, and only one team will wear the championship crown and be considered for the first ever California State Bowl games. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations. This is Marty Mortensen along with Dave Johnson. Our producer director tonight is Gil Dominguez, and of course the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team has made the trek in the Commander to Stockton, California on a cool fall evening for tonight's championship duel between these two undefeated teams. Joining us tonight for the first time is our special color analyst, Dave Johnson, the stadium voice of the Falcons. And Dave, both of these teams have been here before.
Thanks, Marty. It's a very special to join the Touchdown Production sports team for this historic game. And you're right, both teams know each other very, very well. And because both teams are undefeated, the atmosphere in the stadium is electric. Both teams are past section champions, and both teams have beaten each other in the section finals. For Tony Martello's Falcons, it's their sixth trip to the section finals, with the Falcons winning the championship 3 times, most recently in 2003. For Manteca, they are riding an 18-game winning streak dating back to the 5th game of the 2005 season. They've outscored their opponents 408 to 112 this season, so the Falcons are going to certainly have to their work cut out for them as the stingy Colfax defense tries to keep down the high-powered Buffalo offense, which has crushed all opponents in the playoffs, 90 to 26.
So tonight, this will be someone's final game, and the other it will be the Division IV championship, and that team will have a possible berth in the first ever California State Champion Bowl tournament. So don't go anywhere. It's the Sac-Joaquin Section Division IV championship football game with the Colfax Falcons and the Manteca Buffaloes coming up next on your NorCal Game of the Week. This NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. It's time for you to experience the newest outdoor living experience in Colfax. It's Hanson Brothers out of Colfax. There you'll find landscape and masonry products, including retaining walls and stepping stones. You'll also find everything you need for outdoor landscaping, like outdoor rugs, and don't forget to experience the Pondless Waterfall. Hanson Brothers, Colfax, everything you need for outdoor landscaping.
Weaver Auto and Truck Center. The new Weaver Auto and Truck Center is proud to display all of the new 2007 Jeep Compass and the 2007 Jeep Wrangler. Weaver Auto and Truck is your official Jeep dealership in the Grass Valley, with several models on display and ready for you to drive off the lot and into your life. And now they can also provide warranty service work for your Chevrolet vehicles at the new Weaver Auto Truck and Center.
Donald Wood Construction. It's time to bring your kitchen into the 21st century with the help of Donald Wood Construction. Donald has been serving the Colfax community for over 11 years, and he specializes in creating your dream kitchen. So it makes no sense to work every day in a kitchen that's crowded and is old. So let Donald show you how to make your kitchen the center of your home with Donald Wood Construction.
GKM Corporation is happy to bring you this exclusive Game of the Week telecast, and is very proud to be Colfax Falcons and salute the players and coaches and the ideals of sportsmanship as they represent the entire Colfax community.
Big Valley Ready Mix Incorporated. Big Valley Ready Mix is just a phone call away, and they are ready to solve all of your concrete needs today. Big Valley Ready Mix has over 25 years experience in the concrete industry, and they know concrete like the Falcons know football. Big Valley Ready Mix can handle the largest jobs, but they're also ready to help you on small projects as well. It's easy to get concrete today at Big Valley Ready Mix.
Ginty Supply Company. John Ginty has it all from gas stoves to pumps and sprinklers. No one has more parts and supplies for every project than Ginty's. John and his staff have over 31 years of experience, which means you'll find the right answer to every problem you have. Both contractors and homeowners are always welcome to shop at Ginty Supply Company in Auburn.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade of local sports television in the foothills. This is Marty Mortensen along with Dave Johnson saying thank you for joining us all across our Foothill network of stations. And Dave, I'd like to take a minute, welcome you aboard. We've heard you so many times out at the Colfax field as you do the great field calling, announcing, and so we got a chance here to get you on. Welcome to Touchdown Productions.
Well, thank you, Marty. It's been, you and I have known each other for a number of years, and it's kind of fun to get back together and work together.
Well, I think we're going to be seeing a great game here tonight, Dave. We got two fine football teams, both coming in at 12-0 and undefeated in league play, and so I think all in all, we're looking for an exciting game. And you know Colfax so well, what can we expect from Colfax tonight?
I think you can expect number 17, Alex Rump, the quarterback, to be accurate as he's been. He's looking for his receivers, and you've got Mike Fucci carrying the ball. Number 28, you've also got Mike Olson and the Chastains out there to do the receiving, and just it'd be an exciting, fast game.
Well, I think that Manteca comes in here. They're dominated by some very good players. Quarterback. We're looking at, looks like Doug Hayes will probably be starting tonight. He's has been doing an outstanding job. They've got some good running back that's racked up a lot of yards. And all in all, that's Andre Patterson. He's got 20 touchdowns, so look for him, 104 points. And he's averaging almost 9 points a game. And so I think we can expect a low-scoring game because we got one team runs and the other team passes, but you just never know. It could turn into a real Donnybrook and be a high-scoring a game. As that could be what it could turn out to be.
I think the advantage, and if it's a high-scoring game, if Colfax with their passing is working, that could take it to a high-scoring game. The defense is definitely going to make a difference in this game for both teams.
Yeah, I think probably starting tonight. We watched Doug Hayes warm up, but he's relegated to the second starting position at quarterback for Manteca. Ruben Sedano has racked up 1,202 yards, and his favorite receiver is Michael Barber. So they don't do much passing, but they look for the big yardage rusher in Andre Patterson. And we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by the historic Colfax Motor Lodge. Escape the hustle and bustle of modern-day life and retreat to the Colfax Motor Lodge, located in the historic railroad town of Colfax. Go back to a time of large, spacious rooms and elegant detail. All 18 rooms have been renovated for your comfort, and new owners Gary and Penny Todd and Steve and Stacy Williams invite you to get away for a weekend you'll remember forever at the Colfax Motor Lodge.
There are no shortcuts or short circuits when you call All Action Electric. They specialize in heavy electrical construction of new school and many athletic facilities throughout Northern California. Every construction site is managed by Randy Lamont and his family to ensure quality. So make the right call to action with All Action Electric, a proud supporter of the Colfax Falcon football.
Foothill Living Real Estate. When you're shopping for a home, your real estate agent becomes a big part of your life. Gene Kane and Eleanor Robinson have been serving the Foothill community they love since 1985. With Foothill Living Real Estate, you're only a click away from thousands of properties to explore, and Jean and Eleanor are always happy to show you around and answer questions about the homes you like. Foothill Living Real Estate, their name says it all.
Hills Flat Lumber. The Pardini family is proud to be your neighbor in Colfax. Hills Flat Lumber Company always carries the selection you want with the buying power of do-it-best products. Their store in Colfax is a solar-powered, state-of-the-art facility that makes shopping for lumber and hardware a pleasure. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner, you'll find everything you need at Hills Flat Lumber Company.
Grass Valley Ford Lincoln Mercury Nissan. Grass Valley Ford Lincoln Mercury Nissan is proud of the accomplishments of our youth. The Narande family have been happy to serve you and support community events for the past 25 years. And now they have more new and used inventory. And they promise that if you can't find what you're looking for on their lot, they'll find it for you. Grass Valley Ford Lincoln Mercury Nissan.
Shelley's Smart Shopper. Be sure to check your mailbox today for the latest edition of Shelley's Smart Shopper. The December edition is full of Christmas shopping savings that last for a full 3 months. You'll find coupon values for restaurants, specialty shops, and services. Find everything for your home and your life in one and only Shelley's Smart Shopper. It's in your mailbox now.
Let's pause now for our national anthem, and we'll be right back for the kickoff. Well, we're just about ready for the kickoff as the national anthem has been sung. And while we were talking, did the Colfax team get introduced?
Yes.
They did?
They did.
Well, very quickly. They ran through both introductions very fast. I didn't stick with it long enough to see. And there's a good shot of the some of the crowd that's come down to Stockton tonight. And going out to the center of the field for the captains for tonight's game. Luke Cook and Zag Flagg are out representing Colfax, and from Manteca we've got John O'Brien, Andre Patterson, he's their star running back, and number 3, it looks like quarterback Ruben Sedano. So they'll have the toss of the coin, and Dave, whenever Colfax wins the coin toss, they always defer. Do you think they'll do that tonight?
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think they'll get out of any of their old patterns.
So once again, Colfax will kick off, and Manteca will be on offense to start this game. Referees are at the middle of the field discussing their options. They've got 5 referees and 1 alternate in case one of the referees is injured for whatever reason. And now, as usual, the Falcons huddle up. So far, Dave, it looks like the Falcons have stayed to their Friday night tradition.
They're not doing anything different.
Well, when you're 12-0 and that's how you got here, you might as well do the same things as each group. The defense is over at one end of the field. The The special teams is at the 40-yard line, so they're all excited. They're ready to take the field, and we're about ready for this kickoff.
The one thing that's always worked for them is consistency. Do it the same.
Well, they'll spot the ball on the 40-yard line. Good sized crowd here all the way down from Colfax. So there's their signs. We're sitting on the Colfax side of the field tonight. A good crowd from Manteca. They arrived late, but they're here.
Many of the Colfax fans have been down here since about noon today.
Yeah, we took advantage of their tailgate party. Here's the kickoff by Cook, and it is taken. Gets by one man. Oh, nice tackle. That was Barber on the carry. He got by two men and got up to the 30-yard line where they'll take up 1st and 10 on their own 30. That was stopped by Larry Wooten, as usual. He is, Dave, I think you've called his name many times throughout the season.
Probably one of the most names called.
And it's one that's easy to pronounce.
It's easy to say, that's right.
So in I formation with 4 backs in the back. Now they shift. Stay at the I and at quarterback. And then fake the handoff and throws it out into the flat to Akaya. And there's a penalty going to come down and is thrown at the end of the play. And as the ball got all the way on down to the Colfax 42-yard line. Let's see what the Gannon Donovan now was made to stop. But let's see what the penalty flag is. Now it's going to go against Colfax. It's not a good start. That's a 5-yard face mask call, looks like. Here's a replay on that, Dave. What do you see? Looks like they faked to the fullback and then going out. That was Akaya, and he goes down for a big 15-yard pickup. Now there's a face mask right there at the end. All right, 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line of Colfax. From our vantage point way up high in the press box. I formation. Sedano over center. Now there's the pitch. Now they took too much time. That'll cost them 5 yards, I think.
Yep, delay a game.
That'll back them up 5 yards. Take it back to the 42. So it looks like there's a little bit of nerves going on out there. There's a good shot of quarterback Rump, Alex Rump, as he warms up, waiting for his opportunity. Single back in the backfield, fake. And now they're going to roll out and pass, but then they comes up and makes that tackle. That looked like Wooten again. 83 also in on the tackle. Balmain, defensive lineman.
Colfax is doing like they normally do. They don't show much of the setup until the other team takes its position.
So barking out defensive signals. And with the pass rush, that was Rusi. Got wide open. He dropped the ball. Had him wide open. He was behind the secondary. He got behind Wooten. And Chastain back on the coverage, but he was wide open and just dropped it. That was Kevin Miller, the intended receiver. Yeah, Dave, why don't you tell us about what happened here? I mean, he got behind his...
Wide open. Ball's thrown a little wobbly. And he had to slow down and stop for it. And just took his eyes off of it at the last second. Looked like he was going in for a touchdown in his mind.
Yeah, I think so. So that'll bring up 3rd down. There's a handoff to their big running back. Boy, he's got a lot of moves, but he's going to come up short on the 1st down, it looks like. That was Andre Patterson. Well, I can't remember. Was that third down or was that fourth down?
Four. It's
now it's fourth and four. Okay. I thought it was fourth down, but they're going to go for it. They're not going to try to kick a field goal. So a big defensive stand here by Colfax. Quick pass out in the flat, but it was dropped. No, it was. It was incomplete. Yeah, I thought he dropped that ball.
Yeah. Well, Colfax's defense held a little weak, but did hold. So they'll take over.
Yeah, the first play and then a penalty. It looked like Colfax could be in a little bit of trouble, but they kind of relaxed a little bit and got it together. Now, why don't you tell us a little bit about how they
as they come out of the huddle from the sidelines, you can tell they are a crisp, sharp team that really is ready to go. Alex will come out, and it isn't long between they get there and snap.
That was a quick pass. A little high, but bringing it in is that was Justin Chastain. He picked that up. They picked up about, well, it looks like about three or 4 yards on that. 3 yards, it looks like. That shakes the bugs out a little bit. Now they come up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the right, but now in motion. There's a handoff, and that should be Mike Fucci. He comes close to the first down over the right side of the Colfax line.
Fucci just loves to hit the hole. He just he lives to run.
Well, he's had a great season. He's picked up a lot of yards throughout.
He's rushing 101 yards per game average.
I mean, that's NFL can't even do that. There's a pass in over the middle. That is to Chastain. Rump completes that pass. And I think it's going to be very close to first down. And it is a first down. It is a first down.
Well, that's the first down of the game. And if you notice, Marty, every play, number 17 Rump goes over, talks to the coach, comes back out, and goes to work.
Gets his exercise. Now they spread it out a little bit. Fucci in the backfield. There's a pass out into the flat, but the Manteca defense smelled that one. And that might have got back only to the line of scrimmage. Well, that was Olsen had come in the backfield. I missed that. We're setting it up so high, it's hard to tell, isn't it? This is great seats, though, isn't it?
I love this, and it's much warmer than
we're used to working in. We're inside. It's couldn't ask for anything better than this. Yeah, that would work on my sore throat here. There's a handoff now. That's to Fucci over the left side. He gets it over to the going to be short of a first down. So Connor in on the tackle. 177-pound senior defensive back. So let's take a look at this replay, Dave. You can see that
Fucci towards us.
Yep.
Pushing out and trying to turn that corner. And just thrown out of bounds.
So big third down. And there's a handoff to Fucci again, and he may have. I think Mikey came up a little bit short. And see, all depends on where they spot it. He's going to be about a yard short.
At this point, the score is the Buffalo 0, the Falcon 0.
7:41 left to go in this first quarter. Looks like.
Colfax is
down,
going.
They're going to go
Colfax
for it.
is going.
Maybe they're going to try to draw him offside.
You got to watch the ball go to Fucci.
Oh, it's a pass high, and is he going to get? No, he didn't get the first down. They'll take over. Manteca will take over on downs. I'm surprised he didn't hand the ball off to Fucci on that play.
I am too. It's the straightest way to score, to get a first down, is to go straight ahead, I think. Fastest way.
Yeah, now you're going to give Manteca a good field position to start this up. Now watch it. A quick almost lateral, but went a little high, and he had to go up for it. But then the defensive back came up and slowed him up, and the other 2 tacklers came over and made the stop.
Both teams have now gone for a 4th down and haven't made it.
But great field position. I guess they're saying that the defenses can hold them. Here is Patterson again. He picks up about 7 yards. That went over the right side of the line and managed to pick up about 7 yards on that carry. Those 2 wide receivers spread out, but there's a handoff. Patterson carries over the left side, and he looks like he got the first down. Let's see where the spot is. Nope, it's going to be short.
They're going to. Looks like the officials may measure.
No, now they're saying first down.
Now they're saying, yeah.
There's, boy, I tell you, one of the defensive coaches for Colfax is very animated down on the sideline. You probably know who that is. I can't. Wears his hat backwards, and he's very animated. There's a quarterback keeper, and boy, did not fool. That was Ballinger.
Yeah. But the Colfax team has done a good job of closing that play down all year long.
High formation. There's a handoff up the middle, but nothing going. Richie Lara on the tackle.
Yeah.
They've changed their defensive scheme since the last week. They've got a few different players in there for Colfax. Now timeout's being called. Manteca Buffaloes will take a timeout with 5:41 left to go in this first quarter. It's all defense. They're just trading field position. Now, I just hope my voice will last. It's getting pretty raspy here. We got 3 quarters to go, and but Dave, going to be pretty tough to turn it over to you here in shortly. Here's the replay.
Here's the replay of this one. The handoff. It's trying to go up over the middle of the line, and just no room.
Coming in up to help out was Rollins.
Chastain, number 11, was in there. He's made lots of tackles this year. He's just always in there hitting. Colton Russey, number 2 there, his nickname is Donk, D-O-N-K. He just is a hitter.
So they spread it out. Now it's 3rd down and 5. Look for Patterson here to. There's a handoff over the left side to Akaya. It looks like he got the first down.
Yep.
Back up.
So now Manteca in great field position on the 25.5-yard line of Colfax.
This is where that Colfax line is going to have to get strong and get tough.
Quick hitter over the left. Oh, man, look at that hit. Guess who that was? That was Larry Wooten again.
Yep.
Calling the ball carrier. See what that was. I think he got a bad spot. I think that was Wooten that came up and made that. Yeah, that was 5 and then 13.
Yeah, Brandon Lorraine made that the original hit on
Hit, okay. Connor looks like he got the first down.
It's too much. Swing chunks. First down.
So Manteca on the move on the 15-yard line of Colfax. Ruben Sedano in at quarterback. In motion is Akaya. There's a pass. Oh, and he dropped the ball.
Dropped.
That was to Connor.
Sometimes the easiest passes are the ones that are dropped the most.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 15. See what happened here. Look at, he had it right in his hands. Couldn't bring it in. Nobody around him.
Nobody near him. He probably would have gone in and scored. So that's a real break for the Falcons.
There's a handoff. That is Patterson again. Tries to hop, skip, and the jump through the line for Colfax. And Lorraine Nicoletti on the tackle. Pass into the end zone, touchdown. Well, you don't see that very often.
Well, they haven't thrown many passes for touchdowns this year.
No, they haven't. They've been normally a running team.
Yes.
That went to the big tight end, Crawford. Crowley in on the extra point. Bo Fryer to hold here. Now there's a penalty flag drop. Let's see what they're going to call. Offsides against
the Falcons. Evidently lined up offsides.
So here's the snap and the attempt for the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up and good. So here the Manteca Buffaloes, the first one to score in the first quarter. Check out this touchdown replay. Dave is not they fake the run, it looked like.
Colfax has been expecting to run all the way through. That's how you scouted him. And all of a sudden now he's going to pass, and it's just a quick couple steps drop back. Wide open.
Boy, he had nobody on him at all.
And this is one of the few times all year that Colfax has been behind in a game, so we'll have to see how they do. They've been able to overcome it every time this year so far. Here we have the coaches with the defense out there talking to him and saying,
so Fucci back to receive along with looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Penalty flag. They'll get the ball on their own 35-yard line.
It always amazes me when the kick goes out of bounds like that.
Yeah, that's right. Colfax will get good field position on their own 35.
Yeah, they start on the 35. There they are lined up on the side again as they come out. They jog out as a team.
So Rump to take the direct snap. There's a handoff to Fucci. Tries to go up the middle. Can't do it. Swings to the outside. Good speed. He's going to get about 7 yards on that carry. He did that all on his own. The hole was plugged.
That's where Fucci's value has been all year. If the hole is plugged up, he just goes a different way.
Yep. So they ran out. I thought he had got 7, but he got 5. So it'll be
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Going back to pass. Thrown out into the flat, and that was Mike Olson.
Olson's usually got the real sure hands, too.
Yeah. He seldom ever drops one.
Yeah.
Joey Proctor comes into the game, the junior 5'11", wide receiver. So it looks like Colfax is going to start putting that ball in the air.
That's their strong point. That's how they've won games, is by passing.
Now this little screen pass, and that was Fucci. Got a first down.
Yep.
Faked it, a pass to the right, and then turned right around and threw it out into the flat for a screen pass to Fucci, and he takes it for about 7 yards for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Colfax. Rolling out. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Right over the middle. That looked like Chastain.
Ball came loose.
Yeah, but he was down on the ground, I believe.
He was. Yeah, the official is ruling he was down. So Colfax will maintain possession.
Here's a replay on that. We can definitely see that his
he took
the knees right down there, and then the ball came out when he hit the ground. The ground cannot cause a fumble. There's Fucci again trying to get over the left side, could not make any yardage. Tackled by Michael Alexander. 211-pound, 5'9". He's a pretty big tackler.
Fucci has 1,214 yards coming into this game, so he does like to run with the ball.
So Colfax, 3rd and about 3. Rolling out again. Out in the flat. They got the first down and more. And that's Fucci.
Yep.
Runs into his own man. He ran into Justin Chastain. Put a block on him.
It looks like Colfax is getting some of their offense moving. They're getting more comfortable with what's going on.
Yeah, they're down to the Buffaloes' 32-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. There's a quick handoff. That looked like that went to, that was 26.
26. Zablotny.
Zablotny. Here's that pass, Dave. Ooh, there's a late hit.
Pass, yeah, it was a late hit on the quarterback. And Fucci gets the ball at the 49-yard line. And
yeah, you give Fucci that much
room.
That much opening, he's going to be tough to bring down. There's a pass right over the middle again. That went to Olson. Mike Olson on the reception. Mr. Sure Hands Olson.
You know, and he just doesn't turn loose of the ball.
No.
He catches it and he brings it in and takes a couple steps and keeps going.
That ball will be spotted on the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. In motion is Ballinger. He stops now. Rolling out. And there's that screen pass again. They got blockers in front of them. Oh, that could go for down to the 5-yard line or 4. That was Reset. Wasn't that? 21?
No, it's 23.
Was it Olson?
You know, this drive started back on the Colfax 35-yard line.
Yeah, they're moving the ball now.
They're down to the 5-yard line. This is the Colfax offense we're used to seeing.
There's a quick handoff. He could get in. No, now he has to stop, turn around, and he just got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Fucci again. He tried to cut it back inside, couldn't do it. We've got 19 seconds and counting in this first quarter. Ball is on the 4-yard line. This probably will be the last play of the quarter. There's Fucci again. No place to go again. He's strung out, and he gets down on the, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. And the horn should sound, and that'll end the first quarter.
Well, it's real obvious that Manteca has done their homework, and they know that Fucci's going to carry the ball in plays like that.
Yeah, they must have had some films or some good scouting reports. They may have come up and watched the game last week, and they've shut those two plays down.
Yep.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, Manteca out on top by a score of 7-0. And Dave, what are your thoughts about the first quarter?
Well, I think that Manteca seemed to be a little more ready to play than Colfax is. I don't know whether it's jitters or whether it's whatever. I know that the team got together at 9 o'clock this morning, and they've been through practice and came down and had a meal together tonight. And maybe there's little jitters.
Yeah, we got to like to thank the Colfax families that had their tailgate party tonight. They took us in before the game and treated us to some food and some water, and it was nice to talk with everybody.
Yeah, there's several of them are down here in fifth wheelers and campers, and they're actually going to spend the night here.
Oh, that's going to be exciting. Okay, here's that replay on that last play where they just. Well, this is the one that set it up at the 5-yard line. See, that was 21. That was Reset. And he got down to the 5, but then they ran 2 plays and couldn't get anything. Now it's 3rd and 6. There's a handoff, and it's going to go in for a touchdown. That is Mike Fucci, touchdown, Colfax.
Well, I've said that a bunch of times this year. It sure is a good thing to hear it again.
So the first play of the second quarter, Fucci goes in on a handoff. I'm dying here, bud. Coming into
Jim Ballinger, number 6, coming in to kick the extra point.
And did he get it? It is good. And holding the ball was Luke Cook.
Luke Cook is their backup quarterback, and he's played quite a bit this year, but he's ready to go in if they ever needed him.
Well, again, the game's all tied up here in the with the first play in the second quarter. So both of these teams capitalized on good field position, was able to, although Colfax picked that ball, started this drive on their own 35 and on that out-of-bounds kick. So that is a big penalty when you think about it. You kick the ball out of bounds.
Because they probably would have had the ball back closer to the 20-yard line.
Yeah. So here's the kick. It's just a short kick. It's going to be taken on about the 15. Boy, good speed there is Connor, and he gets, slowed up. But then he's going to still going. Man, look at him go.
Look at him. They are just.
Boy. They had him first stopped on the 40-yard line of Manteca. But then he broke up for another 20 yards.
He must have broke about 6 tackles.
Watch this, Dave. Look at him now. He gets hit there by the kicker, I believe.
Thought he was out of bounds, but evidently not.
So that looked like putting the final hit on him.
Yeah. The ball's going to end up back
Where
the 45-yard line.
Where that's probably where the initial tackle was made. Or attempted tackle, I should say.
Attempted tackle, yeah. If wishes were tackles.
Yeah. So Connor gets some of that part of that run negated. So back in shotgun formation now is the quarterback, Sedano. He's got good pressure, but now he's going to try to run it out of bounds and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
That kind of play, you'll see number 69, Richie Lara, involved in that tackle. That's what I thought. He just finds the quarterback when he keeps it.
Well, once again, the team that Colfax is playing, it looks like they outweigh them probably about 20 to 25 pounds a man. But the quickness makes a difference. Wow, look at the moves there.
Look at those moves. Those are incredible moves.
Boy, that was quite a run there. Hope we got that on replay because that was unbelievable. You see the moves he put on the Colfax defenders? I don't think anybody's they haven't seen anything like that all year. Watch this.
They haven't seen anybody like that.
That was just a quick handoff. He tried to go over the left side, and there was nothing there, so he just broke to the outside. And now he just got so much speed.
There goes one
guy.
One turn, two.
That was Donovan, missed him. And now here's back to live action, and Patterson carries again, and he gets down to the Colfax 30-yard line. Man, he's got some moves. Well, you don't have... you don't go through the season and have 1,463 yards coming into this game if you don't have some moves. I can tell you that. There's a quick handoff to Akaya. And he got the first down, and coming in on that tackle is Lorraine.
And Colfax just looks like they haven't quite figured it out yet. They haven't seen a team that's run like this all year.
No, they haven't. I mean, Bear River had a good running team this year, and Colfax shut it down, but they don't think they've seen anything like this. Here's a rollout, staying at home and making that play. Wooten comes in to finish it off, but I think
Paul Cook, number 31.
Paul Cook, 31, was the one that slowed it up. So that'll be a loss. Good defensive stand there by Colfax. Now watch this. Staying at home was Cook. Chases him down, slows him up just enough to where Derry Wooten comes up and says, "You're not going anywhere."
That's it.
Here we go back to live action. Back to pass, over in the corner. The defender didn't look back.
Neither one of them
was. Really. No, you're right. That looked like Chastain.
Yeah.
And had he looked back, or was that? Oh, that was 13. Yazzelino on that coverage. Had he looked back, he may have been able to intercept that ball, Dave. So defense has got to step it up here. Here's a handoff again to, he's got plenty of running room. There he goes. They're going to cut in. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
He's touchdown. No, there was nobody in his way. They opened up, had some great blocking, and he just took it in.
Boy, he just cut out over the left side, and nobody's going to stop him. So now they score again. Patterson here in the second quarter with 8:53 left. Fuentes now kicked the extra point. He does. And it looks good, and it is.
It's good.
Well, so much for the defenses, huh?
Yeah.
14-7 now in favor of Manteca. Let's take a look at it, Dave, at that replay. Watch this. Hands it off. Look at the moves.
Look at the guard. Look at the blocking he's getting. I mean, he could almost walk in. Why run? Just cuts there and cuts right back into the middle of the field, towards the middle, and then off.
Daniel Allen on that camera work. Donovan came over as the last man to get a chance at it, but he tackled him right in the end zone. So Adrian Fuentes comes in now to punt, and back to receive is probably Fucci, and I don't know who the second. No, is that Olsen? Looks like Olsen.
Well, you know, this could be a real important series for the Falcons. If they can come back and bring it back, it'll really help them with their confidence.
Both teams have been able to, even they have great defenses, both teams have been able to move at will against each other's defense. So there's a little squibber. It's taken, fumbled, and then fallen down on. That was looks like Chastain, Justin. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for.
That ball gets like a hot potato sometimes.
No kidding.
You're better off to just do like he did and go down.
Fall on it.
Fall on it, and then we.
Take your chances when the offense. Don't be.
Let your quarterback and the rest of the team help you.
So here we go. It's a ball on the 26-yard line of Colfax. Oh, there's a handoff right up the middle on that looked like Fucci again. Maybe he picked up a couple.
Nobody was fooled on that one.
No, that play maybe just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
According to the field announcer, they lost one. Going back to pass, looking for a receiver downfield. And that was intended for Olsen. And, oh no, who was it? There it was, Olsen.
Yeah. The Falcons were real lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Well, that was very close to being intercepted.
Went off his hands and was a live ball there for a while.
So it's 3rd and long. They're going to put that little flare out there, and that so Fucci got how far did he get? Did he get the first down, or was he? Couldn't tell. We'll see where they spot it.
It is a first down.
Boy, Fucci, he did that all on his own.
He picked 11 yards, 1 inch up.
No, I think good call. Boy, a big first down for the Falcons right there. 37-yard line.
It's always amazed me how these receivers and the runners can find that first yard.
And there's no yellow line on the field.
There's nothing there to help us.
No. There's a handoff for about 5 yards, or at least 4.
Yeah.
Fucci again. There's that replay, Dave. On that first down.
Just a little swing pass out there.
Right.
Fucci does it all on his own.
Yeah, he was trapped.
Yeah.
But then was able to turn it upfield. Oh boy, that was close. That was a good play. I haven't seen that pass play. That was to Ballinger, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I always hate to see him throw it right up the middle. There's an awful lot of bodies there.
Yeah, there were about 4 defenders around him, but he was open.
Yeah.
But the pass was just off his fingertips. There's a delay handoff, and that didn't go anywhere. As
That really did look like a busted play. That looked like Fucci wasn't going to be the intended ball carrier.
Yeah, the tackle was made by Tyler McCready. He was 6'3", 244. So that'll bring up 4th and 5. And Colfax calls a timeout with 7:06 left to go in this first half. 14-7 your score as Manteca Buffaloes on top of Colfax. Good crowd on here tonight. Marty Mortensen along with Dave Johnson. The voice of, what's the name of that field again?
Robert O. Marson Field.
Robert O. Marson Field. I should remember that. And Dave's been out there for many years doing on-field announcing. And he's joined us in the booth tonight. And he may be doing the whole game by himself here shortly.
Well, I want you to know, I like these set up much better than what we have at Colfax.
No, this
is much warmer. We're sitting up here in the old, looks like it was probably a restaurant of some sort.
Man, I tell you, this is how you watch a game. I feel like we're on ESPN. Yeah, here we are, way
there
up.
We are.
Well,
there we are.
There we are. Wave to the camera there, and we've got a great view. Here's the punt. Ballinger with the punt. It's going to be downed on the 30-yard line. That is the first punt of the game for both teams. Good crowd out here tonight, Dave. A lot of people from Colfax have driven down from the foothills, and likewise from Manteca, the folks have come up.
You know, I just, truthfully, there isn't much that's any better than high school football.
No.
It just, you know, one of the things when we got the lights in at the field in Colfax, we promised that there would be a family activity and a family fun night, and it really is.
And we've got Channel 3 here tonight televising the game. Also, sports reporter from the Sacramento Bee. I didn't catch his name. There's a pass coming up, but Colfax smelled it, and they fumbled the ball.
Loose.
And, they just didn't,
they didn't see
come
the ball
up with
loose.
it. No. That was Jake Fitzhugh had a chance at picking that ball up.
You know, Jake Fitzhugh's a great kid. I've known him. He's done some yard work and stuff for us. And he just spends, when he isn't doing football, he's working. And he's just and is also a top student.
Well, had he
seen that ball loose,
he could have come up with it. He was so worried about making that tackle.
Yep.
That the ball was knocked away. That was going to be a rollout pass by Patterson, and it just didn't. Good coverage. Oh, there's going to be a penalty flag. That was probably illegal procedure. I don't. We're not going to be able to see it, Gil. We have no picture. Now we got it. Okay, now if you want to show that replay, we can talk about it. Here it is. Good work, guys. See, he rolled out. That was Patterson. Now watch the ball stripped away, Dave.
Just knocks it right out of his hand, just like they teach him to. Unfortunately, everybody was doing something else.
Yeah.
Colfax. Looks like number 84.
That would have been a big play for
Colfax
had they come up with that ball. They'd have had good field position with 5:59 left to go in this first half. So it's 2nd and 21. There's a handoff, big hole, but then coming up and closing it down. Who do you think that was? Larry
Wooten.
The crowd is Wooten. Hear how they
go. Wooten.
Yeah, the crowd gets into it when Larry makes a tackle.
It's always fun when I announce his name because there's always an echo afterward.
Yeah.
Well, they got back to the line of scrimmage, so it's 3rd and 21.
Big third down, so watch for a pass. 2 receivers out to the right, 2 out to the left, 1 back in the backfield. They have a Wooten's on the pass rush, and they're going to get him. Good. That was set up, Dave, by the good coverage in the secondary. He had no one to throw to. He couldn't even attempt to get it to receiver. They had defensive backs were covering well, and they had a big pass rush from both sides. Watch this.
Watch that. He's looking at a second receiver. Now he's going to pull it down, and he tries to run with it, and they just stop him.
Olsen and Fucci back to receive the kick. High snap. Plenty of time. Good spiral. And who's got this? That is number 11. That is Brandon Chastain. So they'll start out in great field position on Manteca's 38-yard line, or 37-yard line. Yep.
Well, Colfax's defense came back. Let's hope they can continue to play. Now it's their offense's turn to take over.
Well, with 4:13 left to go in this first half, they've got a chance here to tie this ball game up before they go in at halftime. They come out in a hurry, spread the formation out. Oh, that was that had trouble. That had trouble spelled all over it.
I'd like to think he could see that there was nobody there and was just throwing it away.
Well, it looked like it could have been
intercepted.
Trouble. Yep,
could have been intercepted.
Ballinger comes into the game. Also, a long group had come over to the sidelines to get the play. Manteca had that one pretty well sized up.
They've been watching the films.
Yeah, must have. So Fucci in the backfield, and he fakes the handoff, and it goes out into the flat, and that is to Ballinger, but that goes nowhere, back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just barely made it back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
So 3:54 and counting, and it's 3rd and 10 for Okay, in on the tackle. So a big 3rd down play here, Dave.
Rump's got to reach into his bag of tricks and pull out a 10-yard play.
Now they shift that formation around. Oh, big pass rush. Oh, and it missed the block, and almost intercepted.
Tried
to pass it off to Joey Ballinger.
Ballinger, and he tried to make a one-handed catch, but it just didn't work.
Like they may come in and try to pin him back deep in their own territory. Hope for something, a miscue to happen. Oh, high snap. No pass rush, though, fortunately. And that's ball is going to be tried to kicked out of bounds, and I don't know where they're going to spot it, but that wasn't.
That didn't accomplish what they really wanted.
No, that wasn't the objective on that one, I don't think. So they're going to get the ball about their own 27. So they'll have it 1st and 10 with 3:12 to go, and so it would look like great field position for Colfax and an opportunity to tie this game up. They couldn't capitalize on that field position, and now the defense will have to step up and try to hold them for no more scores here.
There was only maybe a 10-yard exchange there.
They might as well run a play.
That's right.
Here he goes. He has got moves. Oh boy, but coming up and knocking him down was Brandon Chastain. Oh boy.
Chastain says, "You're not going to make it by me this time."
Yep. He's got some major league moves, this Andre Patterson, 5'8", 159-pound senior. He ought to be I think Division I's college ought to be looking at him. I've never seen a high school kid with that kind of
consistent making the moves. He's
right.
just.
There's a handoff again, and that time they close it down.
Sometimes you can go to the well too many times, and Colfax was ready for that one. Picked up about a yard on that play. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 8.
Clock continues to run, 2:40, and that'll bring up 2nd down and about 8. 2 backs in the backfield. There's an inside fake handoff, but oh boy, coming up and making that tackle, that was Hauser. Boy, he's psyched up.
Daniel Hauser said, "You're mine."
And he certainly did.
Maybe that'll help get the rest of the defense going.
Coming in is Collier. Going out is Rollins.
Third and 12. It's a great opportunity for Colfax to hold him and force him to have to punt.
Now it looks like they're going to call a timeout. The coach wants to come out and talk to his team. Here's that play, Dave.
Hauser's back there, and he just takes him down. No doubt what he wants to do, what he was told to do, and he did it.
And he stayed right with him, and he.
And Cedeno's saying that he face masked him, but the officials were standing right there, and they didn't call it, so they must not have seen it.
But I like the way Hauser stayed home on that play, and he didn't over adjust when he came in. He just stayed right with him.
He's right there. He's looking at him. He didn't go for the ball. He went for the body and pulled him down.
I didn't see a face mask even close to it. He was tackling the ball.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 12. 1:43 left after this timeout. Shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield. 3 receivers out to the left. 4-man line for Colfax. Now they
trying to draw him off sides.
And that was good that they gave him a big pass rush. Coming in on that. Once again, that was Daniel Hauser on that. There we are with 1:39 left to go in this first half. 14-7. So going into punt formation is the Manteca Buffaloes.
Their punter goes in about the deepest punt formation I've seen.
There's a high kick calling for, is he going to call fair catch? Oh, yeah, he did. And then he got hit anyway. That could be a big break. Ortiz came up. Nick Ortiz, 6 foot, 158-pound junior. That wasn't much of a fair catch signal, was it? Did he say? No, what happened was he didn't give him enough. He didn't give him enough room. That's what it was. You got to give the receiver, even though he's not calling for a fair catch, you've got to give him room to catch that ball. So they should mark off 10 on that. I believe it's a 10-yard penalty. Let's see. The referee's still talking it over. Let's see,
trying to see where the ball is.
Yeah, well, that's where he caught it on the 32, but they didn't even mark off any.
No, they haven't marked any yardage off.
No, they haven't. Maybe they recalled the flag. Now they're going to call. Now they're going to have a flag for illegal procedure, probably. We have 1:29 left in this first half. Marty Mortensen along with Dave Johnson bringing you all this Colfax Manteca Buffaloes action in this championship ball game. Wow, it looked like the Buffaloes must have jumped offside.
Either that or I'm not sure that isn't a correction.
Correction, correction on that other one because they never marked it off.
Yeah.
They realized it didn't step anything off. If you're going to throw the flag, you got to either wave it off or something. Deep pass for Olsen, and did he catch it? No, he had it in his hand.
They are saying it's complete.
Caught. Oh my! I thought he had it, but then he hit the ground and the ball. There's a penalty back in the backfield. That might have been roughing the passer too. No, they're going to come back. Watch this pass by. Oh no, they're going to say incomplete. But I didn't think he caught it.
He's got it there. He's got it there. The ground looks like the ground forced it out.
Yeah. But there was a penalty back.
Yeah. Flag back.
They gave him the catch. So Olsen got the catch way down on about the 28-yard line of Manteca. But there must have been a holding call, and that's what it was.
Yep.
That's too bad because that. Look at that. That's probably about a 60-yard penalty. How many times do you see that, Dave?
Not many. And that's hard to make up with a minute and 14.
With a minute, there, you're right. So now it's 1st and 20 again. Fake. Going deep.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a. Oh, jeez. Chastain says, I can't catch it. You're not either. That was a smart play.
Well, he kept the ball from being intercepted.
That's
for
right.
Sure. If I can't have it, you can't have it.
Right.
Very simple, very easy rules.
And the thing is, it's going to cost them 10 yards, but that's better than losing the football.
Having it intercepted.
That's right. So heads-up play by
Chastain.
Chastain. And
okay, now, I know this is probably hard to believe, but Colfax, I've seen them pull off 1st and 20, 1st and 30 plays. And this would be a good time for one of those.
Yeah, this is that back ball, that back on the 15-yard line. The
1st and 30. They
have to go to the 41, their own 41-yard line for a first down. 1st and 30. There's a handoff. That's going nowhere. They're going to run the clock out. What they're going to do. So we'll go into the half, barring any unforeseen things happen here, and Manteca calls a timeout. They want to make sure that they can maybe get the ball back for. There's the line score, 14-7. This game has gone in spurts. They've got some good plays and big gains, and then all of a sudden, defenses step up and not much happens.
Well, you know what's going to happen at halftime is we'll see which coach can adapt and which coach can, if Tony Martello and the team can figure out what they're doing and find a defense or an offense, depending which one's on the field, to.
There's a good shot of the Colfax sideline. Everybody's all bundled up tonight. Got the hoods on, and gee, it's pretty nice up here, isn't it?
I'm kind of thinking maybe this is a good place to be.
Got to hand it to the producer and director of tonight's game, Gil Dominguez, getting us a front row seat here in the boxes. There we are. As we're inside watching this game, there's a handoff to Fucci. He makes some moves and he goes out of bounds. He didn't want to do that.
He should have gone down.
He knows it too. He throws his hands up in disgust. Well, they're not gonna stop the clock. I thought he went out of bounds, but I guess he didn't. No, well, the clock's still running, so they'll just let it run out now. Fucci thought he ran out of bounds. Let's see, maybe it's forward motion. That was a good shot now. Oh, that's why it's, Daniel Allen on the camera work, but yeah, his forward motion was stopped. And that's why they didn't stop the clock. See, the referee signaled.
He kept it going.
Kept it going because this.
The flag on the play.
Delay a game, and that'll do it as the clock runs out here in the first half. Your score. It looked like
looks like there's going to be one more play. We're putting what? We put 1 second back on the clock.
Delay a game. So I think what they ought to do now is don't hand the ball off. Just have Rump
needs to just
Just
take the hike and kneel
take a
down.
knee. Don't take the knee in the end zone, though.
Nope.
Oh, they handed it off.
They handed it off.
That was to Fucci, looks like. So now we can go into halftime with the score 14-7.
There haven't been many games this year where Colfax has been gone into the half losing. So we're going to have to see how they do, how they come back out.
How they handle that, because well, they're up against one of the better teams in the area, and they probably haven't faced this kind of competition all season long.
I haven't seen it. Any of the home games I've announced, it's been much easier for them.
And the temperature has dropped a little bit outside, and so they'll come back out on the field in 15 minutes here, and they'll be able to get the ball and see if they can't turn this game around.
Well, the only good news about the temperature is it's probably 10. It's only good thing about the temperature is it's probably about 10 degrees colder up in Colfax right now if they were playing up there.
That's a good thing, and of course we wouldn't have this good a view up there either. So.
No.
And you'd be doing other duties, but there's some of the Colfax fans who've, you got to say, half the town's got to be here tonight, Dave.
Well, you know, it's for a town that's got just over, 1,100, 1,200 people. We get a lot of support for our high school football program. They come out, and also for basketball and all the other sports we do. It's just a neat community town. And the football, this time of year, everything kind of centers around football in Colfax. And between the freshmen, the JV, and the varsity, there's not much better entertainment out there.
Well, I'll say one thing. You got to get out there early. One, at the Colfax high school, to get a parking place, and then two, to get a seat.
Yeah, that's right. And, and they started something a couple of years ago where you can buy reserve seats, and boy, those are becoming more and more prominent.
Oh, I was going to say, because they put on a great program, and it's a sellout crowd, and people standing on the track all the time, and Colfax is, for a small community like they are, look at the size of the people that have driven all the way down here tonight, and they got the Commander one came down and got down here okay, and they got we were out at the Colfax parents of the players put on a tailgate party, and they've got motorhomes out there. They're staying overnight in some of them, and all in all, they had they'll be taking their the food tables out there and laid the food out, and invited us to come along, and I thought that was real nice of them.
And they can watch the game. They can actually buy the DVD and watch the game right afterwards.
Yeah, well, they could do that and replay it. And the only problem is they have to listen to you and me, Dave.
Oh, Lord, we ruined another group.
Well, they can always play it with the sound down.
Well, there's a couple of real happy fans just smiling. And
a little cold out there. They got the... someone's talking, relaying the score up to the Colfax area. That young lady is. Got the cell phone in her ear. And but there's a good shot of the visiting Manteca. All right, we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises, Hanson Brothers in Colfax is all about aggregates, and their new facility in Colfax means that they have even more landscape and masonry products for your landscaping needs. Whether you need large landscape rocks, base rock, building stone, or sand, Hanson Brothers in Colfax has it all over, and they're there to assist you Monday through Saturday.
Weaver Auto and Truck Center. Tom and Matt Weaver want you to know all about their state-of-the-art service facility at the new Weaver Auto Truck Center. This service center, it's the first of its kind in Nevada County, with environmental features to make servicing your GM cars even more efficient. They have several new lifts and computers at nearly every workstation, which are tied in directly to the GM Service Center. Weaver Auto and Truck Center.
Donald Wood Construction. When it's time to update your kitchen or bathroom, let Donald Wood Construction show you the way. Donald is local just like you and has been a contractor in the Colfax community for over 11 years. His crews are experts in remodeling any bathroom and kitchen, so make it more efficient, and they can assist you in designing your dream kitchen. Let Donald show you how to make your kitchen the center of your home at Donald Wood Construction.
GKM Corporation. The GKM Corporation is happy to sponsor this Game of the Week telecast and is very proud to be part of the Colfax community. They also congratulate the Colfax Falcon football team on another undefeated PVL championship and a trip to the section finals. Go Falcons.
I'll second that. Big Valley Ready Mix Incorporated. Big Valley Ready Mix is ready to solve your concrete needs today. With over 25 years in the concrete industry, Big Valley Ready Mix really knows its way around foundations, and it can pour like a champion, just like the PVL champion, Colfax Falcons. Big Valley Ready Mix, big enough to handle the largest jobs, but local enough to help you on those small projects as well. Get the concrete service that you need at Big Valley Ready Mix.
The Ginty Supply Company. John Ginty has created a plumbing, heating, and electrical emporium for you to explore. No one has more parts and supplies for every project than Ginty's. John and his staff have served you since 1975, and in that 31 years of experience means he'll have answers to your needs. Contractors are always welcome, and so are you at the Ginty Supply Company.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our decade of local sports television in the foothills. This is Marty Mortensen along with Dave Johnson reminding you to join us every week for the best in foothill sports right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And don't forget, it's time for basketball. Football goes aside in 2006-2007 NU Invitational, the Kendall Arnett Tournament in Auburn. So look for it on ACTV Channel 20, NCTV Channel 11, and Suddenlink it's Channel 23, and at Lake of the Pines it's Channel 7. So basketball starts, and one thing about basketball, Dave, it's always indoors.
It's indoors and comfortable. You know, I believe the Kendall Arnett is the longest continuously running basketball tournament in Northern California.
Yeah.
It's the 65th annual, so it's been around a while. I've been to many of them, and just absolutely, if you want to go watch good high school basketball, either the NU tournament or the Kendall Arnett would be a great place to go spend a night and watch.
And let's take a look at some of the air times on NCTV Channel 11. It's Saturday and Sunday at 8 and 11 p.m., and on Wednesday it's at 9 p.m. Suddenlink, go ahead. Talk about Suddenlink.
Suddenlink Channel 23 is going to be Monday through Friday from 7 p.m. to 12 midnight.
And then at ACTV Channel 20 on Friday through Tuesday, look for the shows at 8:30 p.m. and at 12:30 a.m.
And Lake of the Pines Channel 7, it'll be on Saturday and Sunday at 6 p.m.
That's if you beg.
Please, please, please.
So, I've got the station, and sometimes I don't get a chance to see it. Well, there's the crowd as the clock ticks down to during halftime here. Both teams are in the locker room. And Dave, what do you think Coach Martella is talking to his troops about tonight?
Right now, he's probably, in my mind, telling them, we got to get back to the basics, guys. We got to keep the holes filled. We got to play football like we've played it all year long. You're 12-0. You know what you're doing. You've done it well all year. Let's just go out and play the Martello-style football game.
Well, tell me, what do you think he has to say about how to stop this Andre Patterson? This young man is, he's just doing everything tonight.
You know, I don't think they've faced anybody of his caliber at all this year. He just has moves that I've never seen, and it's just unbelievable. And what they're going to have to do is just stay at home.
Yeah, he's been able to give him a little juke to the inside, so we can we'll come out and we'll watch him as the second half starts. Colfax will get the kickoff here in the second half, and we'll be watching for them to see if they can turn that offense around a little bit.
Well, you know, it's kind of fun. We're standing up here looking at all the fans down there, and I'm sure they're all asking the same kind of questions that we are. What are we going to do different? What can they do different? And that's where the coaches, we'll see where the coaches put it all together and just come on out and play football.
Yeah, here's Dave Johnson on my left here, and we're high atop the, I guess you'd call this some sort of an executive suite, or I don't know what you would, stadium club or
stadium
something
club
like that.
Or something. It's nice.
And we would, you got this is the ideal situation to be watching it from watching a football game. We're right on the 50-yard line. The table was set up, and there we are inside. You can see the fans outside. They've got their hands in their pocket, a little bit on the cool side tonight.
Well, it's kind of fun being up here like this, and I know they're a lot cooler than we are.
Yeah, and the only one thing I do miss though about when you're inside an enclosed room like this is that you don't get the crowd noise that much.
Well, you know, it's really strange for me because I've always had a window open in front of me.
Right.
Not only do I not get the crowd noise, but it sounds terrible to say this, but the smell of the hamburgers and the grilled onions.
Yeah, you do get that at Colfax Stadium, no question about that.
You eat well, and it's just a fun place to be, but it is a little warmer in here and a little nicer.
But we've had a great time. The folks down here at UOP have treated Touchdown Productions very well, as we've been down here on several occasions with Nevada Union, and I don't know if we didn't come down for the Colfax game last year. I thought we were here one time for Colfax, but it was. That's right. That game was a little wet, but we've had some good memories down here in that UOP. Third year in a row to be here, Nevada Union twice, and now Colfax representing the foothills, and it's quite an experience.
You know, it's kind of interesting looking out at the fans. There's several of our sponsors. I see the actual people here, Foothill Living Real Estate, Gene Kane's down there. There's a lot of those sponsors that are right here, not only supporting this production, but also supporting the football team.
Yeah, well, you take a look at this crowd. Of course, a lot of them have gone to the food shack around the corner from us here, but you look at all the people that are here, and like we were saying earlier, it got to be half the towns here.
Well, it might be not much going on. And unfortunately for Colfax tonight is their Christmas program. They've had the Seroptimist do a soup kitchen at some of the best soups you'll ever get, and then they have the Festival of Lights parade going, and also they have a sort of a bazaar kind of thing where you can buy lots of different crafts and everything else. So it's a big night in Colfax, and it's also a big night in Auburn for their Festival of Lights. So there's a lot of other things going on, so I'm really proud to see all these fans that drove down here. You know, my son went to Colfax 100 years ago, it seems like, and we always seemed, when we went to visit another team, we took more fans than they'd have what the home team would have.
And I think you also see that, we talked about that on the way down here tonight, at the Bear River and Nevada Union. When you go on the road, normally the visiting team has bigger crowds. And that's just the community spirit.
That's the community. It's why most of us live in the foothills. I've been in Colfax for 30 years, and I've been involved. I think my first year. That's a future Falcon, yeah.
You got to warm up the arm there.
Yeah. But and been in there 30 years, and I first joined the Boosters Club when my son was a kindergartner. I got talked into joining the Football Boosters Club, so it's been a long, great association with the program, and it's just a great school, and so is Bear River, Nevada Union.
Placer is. I saw one of the football players from Placer from a long time. My golfing buddy now, Todd Brown, is he's got his nephew. He said is on the football team for Colfax. Dan Baldoni. And I talked to Todd tonight. He drove down. Saw him at the golf course today.
It's been a fun year for Colfax this year with playing Placer and Bear River. It's the first time they've ever played Placer in a league game, and Placer wasn't. If you read the papers, there wasn't a lot of excitement about them coming into the PVL league, but
then they got beaten both by Colfax and
Bear River. Yeah.
So yeah, that was quite a. They didn't want to come into the league, but they didn't put on a very good show. But that's when they even these leagues out. But I tell you, Colfax is just a powerhouse.
Well, and Placer, I have to admit that their JV team was absolutely outstanding when they played Colfax, and they're going to have a real powerful team the next year or two also. So it's just going to get more and more fun.
Yeah, well, that's one of the problems that you have. You got the kids migrating through the program. They get to be seniors, they're gone, and now you've got to have the different crop of players coming in and out of the program. That determines what kind of a team you're going to have.
Well, and it's amazing. Colfax has got, I think it's 60-some on their varsity team, and they have just about the same number on their JV team. The wanting of competing, to want to be on the football team is real important, and that's what really helps build a program. And I think one of the other things that I've noticed is that they also do a great job of playing all the players. Mm-hmm. Coach Martello has done a tremendous job this year. It always is fun because I kind of keep track of the names, and it's nice to get to call some of the other names all the time.
That's right. That is. And one of the things too that when we were over the tailgate party, there was a couple kids came by throwing a football, and they had junior Falcons on there.
Yeah,
they're starting the program out early.
Yeah, the Junior Falcon program's about 4 years old, and it's a great program. They have 4 teams, and it probably involves 120 or so kids, parents, the cheerleaders, and everything else. It's been an outstanding program.
Now, that's what life is in the foothills, and we'd like to remind you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten tonight by the historic Colfax Motor Lodge. Nestled in the heart of the historic railroad town of Colfax, the Colfax Motor Lodge transports you to an era of large, spacious rooms with personal detail. All 18 rooms have been remodeled and include refrigerators, hair dryers, and cable TV. Your hosts, Gary and Penny Todd and Steve and Stacy Williams, invite you to rediscover the charm of this heroic railroad town for a weekend that you'll always remember.
All Action Electric, family owned and operated by Michelle and Randy Lamont, specializes in heavy electrical construction for new construction and athletic facilities. There are no shortcuts with All Action Electric, so when it has to be right, it's All Action Electric and nothing at all. Michelle and Randy also love their Colfax football and salute the Falcons on a great season. Foothill Living Real Estate. Gene Kane and Eleanor Robinson, who are out here tonight watching the game, have served you since 1985 and are big supporters of youth sports. They believe watching the talented athletes at Colfax represents the community values of our Foothill way of life and is some of the best entertainment around. And they salute the dedication of their coaches, players, and fans. So experience Foothill Living at its best with Gene and Eleanor at Foothill Living Real Estate. Their names say it all. Hills Flat Lumber Company, the Pardini family is proud to be your neighbor in Colfax. Hills Flat Lumber Company always carries the selection you want with the buying power of do-it-best products. Their store in Colfax is solar-powered, state-of-the-art facility that makes shopping for lumber and hardware a pleasure. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner, you'll find everything you need at Hills Flat Lumber.
Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln Mercury Nissan. The game of the week is proud to introduce our newest underwriter, Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln Mercury Nissan, to the telecast. The Morande family has been happy to serve you and support community events for the past 25 years. And now they have more new and used inventory. And if you can't find what you're looking for, they'll find it for you. Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln Mercury Nissan.
Shelley Smart Shopper. It's time once again for the one and only Shelley Smart Shopper, and it's in your mailbox today. Shelley Smart Shopper is chock full of Christmas shopping savings that last for a full 3 months. Inside, you'll find coupon values for restaurants, specialty shops, and services. Everything you need for your home and your life in Shelley Smart Shopper.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 10th season of local sports television. Be sure to join us next weekend as we unwrap the 2006-2007 basketball season exclusively on our Foothill network of stations. ACTV Channel 20, Suddenlink Channel 23, Lake of the Pines Channel 7, and NCTV Channel 11. And there's a good start for 2006-2007 basketball season just around the corner, and we'll be at the NU Invitational, plus the Kendall Arnett at Placer High School. So look for these two exciting tournaments as the basketball season gets underway on ACTV Channel 20, NCTV Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 23, and at Lake of the Pines, it's Channel 7. And thanks, Dave, for stepping in there with following the bouncing ball on the on the underwriters. As my voice is just about ready to go. So, are you ready to start doing the play-by-play?
Whatever you want.
Really appreciate you coming down tonight, Dave. It's been a pleasure working with you. And Dave, as you know, is the voice of the Falcons at their home games. So come on out to the games and listen to Dave as he does a fine job out there for these kids and for the school.
Well, you know, both teams are coming back on the field, and I'm really proud to see Colfax is in a hurry. They're looking excited. Manteca over there is ready to go, so it should be a great second half, and we'll just have to see. Colfax, as I recall, is going to receive the ball.
They will be.
So it would be real nice if they could just take it on down and score.
Well, yeah, if you're a Colfax fan, you want to be sure that you can put a good drive together here when you get the ball, because they're trailing by 7 points, and you got to take advantage of every opportunity that you can get. There's the warm-up, and one of the things that something a little bit different is that Colfax came out a little bit early. Normally they usually wait till the very last minute. Yeah, we still have 1:50 on the countdown clock before the kickoff.
Yeah, there have been games where we just wondered where they were. It's just
well, going out to the center of the field again is Luke Cook and Zach Flagg, and they'll be out along with number 51, John O'Brien, and also Andre Patterson, the big runner, and also the quarterback is Ruben Sedano. And we're ready to go for this second half, as Colfax has got to get it in high gear here, Dave, as they're only going to get maybe four more, maybe the rest of the game, maybe 4 or 5 more offensive chances, and so they've got to start capitalizing on this thing and get back in the game.
Well, you know, they got to figure out Andre Patterson, number 4, he's only 5'8", he's 159 pounds, but it's all quick.
Oh man, he's got moves that I know Colfax hasn't seen all year.
I'm not sure the body normally moves that way at all. He just is outstanding runner.
Well, at our age, I can tell you that.
It's been so long. and Dana at home might say it's never been.
Well, that's true. So the referees have decided what they're going to do.
They got their order
will
for
receive.
they got their order for dinner ready, and they're the alternate's gone off to get it for him. And
there's
Alex Rump.
Rump. He's had a pretty good game tonight. He's completed several passes of.
Yeah, Alex took over. He kind of stepped in right then, and it was a real maturing thing for him. I talked to a former coach of Alec up in Truckee, a gentleman named Travis, and he said he knew that Alex had a lot of future in him and was really excited for him. As a matter of fact, he's going to come down and visit our Lions Club because he lost the bet on who was going to win between Truckee and Colfax.
Oh, that was the first game of the season.
That was the first preseason game.
Well, here's the kickoff. It's going to be a short kick. And covering up the ball, that looks like Brandon Chastain, I think, as he picked that ball up on a line drive. Colfax will have a good field position starting on their own 33-yard line. Oh, was it Reset? It caught that? I thought it was an 11. Not only is my voice going, but my my eyes are going too. Here's the score at the completion of the first half is 14-7. So Colfax now on offense, starting 1st and 10. They spotted it on the 35-yard line, and let's see what they've got to start. Well, they hand it off to Fucci over the right side, trying to get a block. He does. He picks up a few yards, picking up a block in there from Chris Rollin.
Picked up about 5 yards on that, which is what it's a good start. It could be. Obviously, they still have faith in Fucci, and they're still going to go to him.
Mike Cody in the game.
Yeah. That's right. Fucci got him to this game along with some others, so that stay with him.
So a different formation being shown here at the last minute. There's a handoff again. A quick hitter up over the left guard position, and it looks like he got a first down on that as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Yes, it is a first down, and like I say, you go home with the one you went to the dance with.
Well, he's got him here.
Yep.
And let's see if he can't run off a big run. Going back to pass. There's a note right over the middle. A good play. That is Sweet Hands Olsen. I think in the last 3 games I only seen him drop one pass, and that was tonight.
Yeah, he's got the surest hands, and it's just a surprise when he doesn't. Picked up another first down.
There's a replay on that. Look right over the middle.
Right over the middle, wide open, and
right in between the linebackers and the defensive backs.
How they do with their shift.
There's Fucci again for about 5 yards. I'll say one thing about Olsen. He comes across that middle a lot to catch those passes. And that is dangerous for a receiver coming across the middle, but he shows no fear.
He isn't, and he's not that big.
No, he's not.
And he's 5'10", 160.
Yeah,
that hurts.
Especially when you go up with some big linebackers. There's a fake handoff right over. Oh, almost intercepted. Boy.
Oh.
That looks like Matt Peters, the defensive back, came up and thought he was interfered with to make that catch.
Reset was open, it wasn't too. He just didn't get it.
Yeah, he kind of threw that ball a little bit low. All right, here we go again. There's a handoff. Sweeping to the left side is Fucci, trying to get to the outside. And he may have picked up that first down. Depends on where they spot it.
It's going to be real close.
No, now they say he stepped out on the 35-yard line. So Colfax on the move. They have made some changes in the locker room at halftime.
3rd and 1. This is where you see whether they're going to go up and get just the one or go for a big. I
say get the first down. No, they're going to pass the ball. And it's caught over. And that looked like that's Chastain.
Chastain, he's sure hands. And actually, they had put 2 receivers into that area, and he had either one of them he could have thrown to, and it would have been a first down. This is just like the end of the first quarter. We're moving it down.
So that's balls on the placed on the 25-yard line of Manteca. There's a handoff over the right side to Fucci. He'll pick up about 5 yards again.
You know, when you watch them, when they're looking crisp again. It's a word I've used several times in discussing it, but they come out of that huddle, they go right up to the line, no nonsense, hike the ball, and they're picking up the 5 and 6 yards at a time.
Well, it's Fucci in a cloud of dust.
Yep.
He just gets those 5 yards every time he carries the ball almost. And maybe came up a little bit short on that first down attempt right there. They'll mark it on about the 15 or just outside the 15.
You know, if you look, Fucci's got 1,214 yards coming into this with a 6.9 yard average per carry.
Well, he hasn't hurt his average tonight.
No, he's doing real well.
So this will bring up 3rd and 4. Well, 3rd and 1, I'm sorry. There's the pass over the middle and he's caught it, and he could go into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown. No, they're going to say he went out of bounds about the half-foot line. That was Ballinger, wasn't it?
Yep.
Akaya came over and made that tackle and saved the touchdown, but boy, that was a pinpoint pass by Rump. And took it over into the corner of the end zone.
If it was any closer, it would be in.
Yep. I'll give it to Fucci and let him in there.
That's what they're doing.
He does. Over the right side.
Mike Fucci takes it in.
So there's a touchdown to tie extra point now will tie this ball game up.
Well, you know, this is what Colfax needed to do to get back into this game.
We talked about that. Here in the start, they took the opening kickoff here in the second half and drove down the field. There's a extra point. That is good. Ballinger with the he makes it. He's so casual up there when he kicks those extra points.
Ballinger had 48 coming in tonight. So.
Here's that play that almost got the touchdown. And good play because no one was on Ballinger.
Rump gets that ball nice and clean, looking around.
Plenty of time.
Spots the receiver. Just a nice, easy toss.
Right, with big tight end.
Yeah.
Now he tried to put the ball in the end zone. Looked like he did there for a minute, but they didn't get credit for it.
Colfax doesn't pass to their tight ends a whole lot, so it usually works when they do.
Yeah, well, he was wide open. No, he was near him. He was rumbling. 180-pound senior, 5'11". Oh, good tackle.
Oh, nice gang tackle there.
Would you say that was a flock of Falcons made the tackle?
That was a flock of Falcons making that tackle.
All right, here's the touchdown by Fucci.
Here's the handoff. Nice, clean, crisp. There it goes. There he goes through the hole.
Nobody touched him.
Never got touched.
Big hole. You got to give that to the offensive line. They opened up a gigantic hole. All right, now
Marty, I think you even could have made it.
Maybe even as slow as I am, I could have got through that one. All right, there's a handoff to Patterson, and he makes a couple of yards.
You know, I think the offense just told the defense for Colfax, look, we'll do our part. You got to do your part, and you got to hold them.
Well, they're going to a no huddle now.
Yeah.
2nd and 5. Patterson in the backfield. There it is. Gets a handoff again. Oh, he got almost to the first down, I think.
He got tackle was made by number 11 Chastain. They just filled that hole. And you watch, here's the replay. There, the ball's handed off. And there's Chastain meeting him.
Well, I thought he didn't get a good spot, I don't think. I thought he'd, well, they're going to come out and measure, but.
I would have thought the ball would have been a little bit further forward.
Yeah, I think. But still maybe a first down. Yeah, it looks like it. It is. Even with the bad spot, they got the first down.
Well, this is kind of fun being able to talk about that. When I'm calling the game at Colfax, I can't go over the PA system and say, I think that's a good spot or a bad spot.
No. No, there's still no huddle.
No huddle.
They come right up to the line of scrimmage. I think that might be causing a little concern for the defense for Colfax. There is a handoff again. Boy, he hits that hole, doesn't he?
Patterson has only one speed, and that's fast.
Yeah, I think there's just way too many. It's taken 4 or 5 guys to bring him down. That's why they said this. He only picked up 3 yards, though. That's a moral victory for the defense. There's a handoff again, and he tries to juke his way over the top, and coming up and making that stop and putting the final hit on him is Brandon Chastain, and
Colton Russey was also in on that one. Yeah. Let's watch this again.
He tries to find a hole, but
that was Chastain's shoulder into his chest again.
Right. Okay, the crowd is below us is calling for defense to rise to the occasion. 3rd and 4. See if they can hold them here. They did go into a huddle. There's a pitch. Oh, nice move. Oh, there might be a holding call.
Flag on the play.
It might have been a low block. It might have been a chop block too. Let's see what they call. No, it's holding.
Holding against.
That could have gone either way. I thought I saw a chop block by the quarterback. That's dangerous. Just don't like to see that.
You know, that's one that I think there should, if there could ever be a 20-yard penalty result, there should be or something.
Yeah, because you can get hurt somebody doing that.
No, that just should not be part of the game. We don't see many calls during a year for that, but once in a while.
That'll bring up 3rd and 14 now. So the crowd is calling for defense. 6:10 left in this game. Marty Mortensen along with Dave Johnson bringing you all this exciting action of this championship game down here at UOP. So 3rd down and 12 to go for a first down.
It's a big stand for the Colfax guys.
There's a fake pump pass and then going deep. Well, he's got his man. There's interference right there. That's only going to be a 5 yards, but it's going to be a first down. That was Chastain. Brandon Chastain just didn't look back. Had he looked back,
he'd have been okay.
He'd have been okay. Yeah, that was just a mistake right there. His man had beaten him, but had he just turned around, the pass was thrown a little bit short.
Oh wait, but that will give him a first down still, though.
Yes, it will. I think that's an automatic first down, I believe, no matter where it happens. It's not like in the NFL where the infraction took place is where the ball goes.
Yeah.
But still, that was a big first down.
Yeah. The good part of that not being the NFL is it isn't 10, 15 yards further forward.
You're right. So there's a handoff now to Patterson as he goes to the outside. He breaks away. And he picks up about 9 yards. Maybe they're going to give him 10 for a first down.
Defense has got to get over that and come back to tackling again. Yep, they gave him a first down.
Well, they did. And still no huddle. They come right up to the line of scrimmage. Patterson in the backfield behind Ruben Sedano. They're on a move. We've got 5:27 left to go. Here's the handoff. Oh, they stack it up right at the line of scrimmage. Good defensive play by Colfax. That looked like...
I think that was number 69, Richie Lara, got in there. Let's look at it again.
Let's see who it was.
Yep,
Yeah,
number 69, Lara.
He got by his blocker and was able to make that tackle. So now here's a handoff to Connor. It looked like that. Was that Patterson? Yes, it was. Yeah. I thought it was 2.
Yeah.
But
and Russi was in there again making the stop. And DJ Balmain also was in there.
So a couple substitutions come in.
Well, I was just going to say that. When they go with no huddle, that doesn't let Colfax get any substitutions in either.
No, they couldn't. So they do go into a huddle. 3rd and 7. Another big third down for Colfax. Shotgun formation, looking to pass. Nice tackle coming up. And they got him, but
they had him better.
Yeah, but still, that was 83. Romaine came up and forced that issue, so that'll bring up 4th down.
That was 2 plays in a row where he was involved in hitting the quarterback, so he's staying home and done his homework. Okay, they're going to punt. No, they're not.
Well, they're going to try. They're going to try to draw him off sides.
Yeah.
But I think they might be called for an illegal procedure here because that didn't look right. I don't think Colfax jumped off.
No, actually, I think they're calling Colfax called a timeout.
Oh, Colfax did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hate to burn a timeout in that situation, but
yeah. Well, my guess is that the coach called the timeout.
Yeah.
Seeing the punt.
That's the.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened here.
There's 1 miss.
The 2 miss.
2 miss.
And now looked like Lara came up. Helped out on that.
Yep. I believe that's either Ryan Riley or Jeff Baggett, the coach out there.
Yeah, he's very animated. Now they go into standard punt formation. High snap. Kick it away. And it's going to be down on about the 15-yard line. So Colfax will start deep in their own territory. We've got 3:23 left to go in this third quarter. Score is all tied up, 14-14. So it'll be spotted on the 15.
That's a good sign, the way the Colfax just ran up to the line of scrimmage there.
There's a handoff. Who else? Mike Fucci. He's been the workhorse tonight, and he's probably been the workhorse all season long, at least in the games that we've done.
I'd have to say his name was called more than anyone else's all season long.
No gain. Boy, that didn't go anyplace either. They must have diagrammed that play in the huddle.
Yeah. There was just a sound in my ear that's a question I've asked several times this year.
Yeah, why get away from? Well, they're deep in their own territory. Why get away from the passing game? That's been doing it for them that first drive. So now they'll pass on, and it's going deep and it's wide open. Oh, what a catch!
Number 12, Chastain.
Yeah. And did you see who came over real to give him the old high five there? Was his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon. Big third down pickup on that play. Their own 40. 3 receivers out to the left. And he's looking for him. He's got a man right over the middle and caught. Geez, wonder who that was. Oh, Mr. Surehands again.
Mike Olson, number 23. He must go home at night and not be able to sleep with all the pains and body.
Oh, he's right over the, almost every one of his completions right over the middle. As soon as he catches it, he gets hammered.
Minimum of 2 or 3 are hitting him every time.
Tough kid.
And he loves it.
There's a handoff. Boy, they've got that run just sealed up now on Fucci. They're saying he's not going to pick up any more yards, and that's 3 running plays in a row. He's gotten just back to the line of scrimmage.
And knowing Fucci, he's in there saying, give me the ball, give me the ball. I can do it. I can get another 5 yards.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 11. There's another pass. The screen pass. Oh, boy, got blockers in front of him, too. Look, there goes Brandon Chastain, and he's down the sidelines. He's still going. Gets down to the 19-yard line. I got
it was
next.
Rosette made the catch.
Rosette made the catch. I apologize for that. I saw the one. And I was going to say, how did Brandon get in there? He's on defense.
Here's the replay. The pass is good to
see. I just caught the one right there, and I thought it was.
He had 57 and 54, so we had Bo Woods.
Here is over the right side. Here comes Fucci again. Gets down to the 10-yard line.
Fucci says, okay, I won't take it up the middle anymore. I'll go to the outside.
He's got the good speed. He can get to the outside. Good lead block in there by Bo Wood. We haven't called his number tonight, but he was
with a player down.
Player down for, that looks like Forrest Connor, I believe. Looks like he has a cramp in his leg. Oh, it's Patterson. I didn't realize he was in on defense. He is a defensive back. He's their bread and butter go-to guy. He's the difference in this ball game right now.
Yeah, you wonder sometimes why they play him both ways.
Especially when they can look, well, then they got a squad. We counted them up right at 59 players.
Yeah.
Bill, that better not be coming for you. Our kids are 2 one-way players.
Well, they're playing their best, and he is their best.
Yeah. He is outstanding.
They're still working on his cramp in his leg. So the ball is placed on the 11-yard line. And it looks like they're going to be saying it's a...
Well, he's walking off on his own power, which is really good to see. And not real happy either.
No. Got to go and hit the Gatorade bottle because he'll need to get some liquid in his system here. Now it's...
It's on the 11-yard line.
You only have to go about 1 yard for there's
the one.
Yep, there's the one. They got 1 plus 1, maybe 2. So the referee will spot it on about the 7-yard line. First down, Colfax.
Gets a nice congratulatory from number 64, Elliott Lowry.
First and goal for Colfax. They're on the march. There's Fucci trying to go to the left side. He breaks away and gets down to about the 5-yard line where his knee touched. Second and goal now. We've got 4 seconds left to go in this third quarter, and that should do it. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. And score still tied 14-14, but Colfax on the move, and it may not be tied for long.
All those fans down at this end of that end of the stadium are sure going to be unhappy because it's going to the other end now.
Going to the other side now, so they'll have to. Here they go. They're all walking down there. This is a great stadium to watch a ball game, and you're close to the action down on the field.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing that they've got this beautiful stadium and they have no football here at the college. You know, it is. It's just like the first quarter where Colfax went right down to the goal line, then it was a change of quarter, and they scored the next play. So here they go again, hopefully.
So the whole team is over. The offensive team is over at the sidelines talking to the coach. And they'll charge up to the line of scrimmage. Now we'd like to welcome all of the Foothill viewers to Touchdowns production of this championship ball game. And a very fast-moving game. Then we're starting the fourth quarter here. Marty Mortensen along with Dave Johnson and the entire Touchdown production sports team bringing you all this exciting action. And I just hope I make it through the next quarter, Dave.
Well, if you don't, it'll get quiet.
There's a handoff to Fucci again. He cuts it inside, and he gets down to about the 2-yard line. So now it'll be 3rd and goal. Let's see where they spot it. And they spot it at the 2.
You know, when there's a change of quarters, you'll never see the Colfax team, the first team on the field, to get ready to go. They always will come out just in time to get to the line of scrimmage and run the play.
Well, here we go.
Okay, Rupp's got him set.
3rd down and goal from the 2. And he fumbles the ball. Oh, and who, did they lose it? Oh, they did. Look at that. Manteca recovered. That was big number 77. Tyler McCready. We've been calling his number all night. Boy, that was a bad break for Colfax as they were on the verge of driving the ball into the end zone. Number 77 comes up with that ball on the fumble. I don't know if it was a bad snap. I don't know if it was a bad snap or let's take a look at it, Dave, and see if you can tell what happened. Oh, it was a bad handoff.
Just a bad handoff.
It looked like the ball carrier didn't expect to get the play, didn't?
Yeah.
And so now they have first. Boy, that was a big play right there. Oh boy.
Well, that could be the defense has got to now hold and give the offense another chance.
So what looked like it's going to be an easy touchdown on 3rd and 2 turns into a fumble. Loses the ball, and I think there might have been a mix-up in that play call or something because the fullback going up the middle did not expect to get the handoff. He had his arms.
The Colfax players are trying to get the fans excited, get some noise there and help.
Boy, there! Look at him go. That is Patterson again.
Evidently, his cramp is not any problem now.
Not now. He almost was tackled for a loss. Almost was tackled for a loss. He turned it out into the out to the 33-yard line. Watch this now. Watch. Somebody came up and just about got him. Well, was just blocked out of the way, and then he goes by all these players. Look at all of them.
Ballinger and number 34, Gannon Donovan tried.
And then coming up and pushing him out of bounds is Hauser.
Hauser's made a couple of big stops tonight, and that's one of the biggest he's had.
Boy, that saved a touchdown.
Yeah.
All right, it's 1st and 10. They've got their in field position. Now they got a pass right over the middle of the tight end. He catches it, and he's going to get by. He could go. He's got nobody. He's got a blocker in front of him coming up to try to save it, and he does. Big tackle. Yeah, that was the tight end. Adam Crawford caught that ball. 6'3", 221-pound senior, and he had a lead block going on in front of him. And boy, I tell you, the excitement of this crowd has just gone silent, Dave. They were all
the crowd is silent. If you look down, Coach Martello's got the offensive team in a huddle.
Oh, okay, over here, yes.
He really is having a discussion with him.
So now it's first and goal. There's Patterson again, and he goes in.
And he goes.
Oh, man, he went right in there. That is a 14-point swing. You're absolutely right, Commander.
You know, they started this drive on about the two-yard line
with 98 yards and about 5 plays.
Yeah.
So 9:58.
Momentum has shifted, and now what Colfax has got to do is try and turn that around, or this could get ugly.
Big extra point. There's the kick in. It is good. 21-14. I guess we didn't have that replay of that pass to Crawford. That was he had a blocker. I couldn't figure. I didn't see who came over to save that touchdown.
That was Larry Wooten, number 3.
Okay, he covered a lot of ground.
He's got a lot of speed.
He was being blocked, but he was able to outmaneuver the blocker and then pick up that tight end. Let's take a look at that, Dave. Now watch it right over the middle. He beat Brandon Chastain, and now watch. But then he goes right by Donovan.
Took one of his own players out.
Yeah, and then now the only one that can save him
is Wooten.
And he he holds his own with that blocker, which was Fryer, and then he went by and tackling him high and got him down on about the 6-yard line. Good hustle. Falling down on the ball on the 23-yard line was Joey Ballinger. And then they get the touchdown as Patterson takes that handoff, goes over the left side untouched. Boy, he just went right over the left tackle, and there was nobody there. Good block by number 10 was Nick Ortez. So now it's offense time. I think that fumble that turned over when they thought they were going to have a touchdown. I think the defense just went a little flat, Dave.
They went from up in the hops to down in the bottom.
Yep. So here's the pass out into the flat again. And it's, whoa, boy, he was hit hard.
Oh.
That's
Mike Olson again.
Swinging out of the backfield. Picked up about 7 yards.
You figured he'd go to the outside. It wouldn't be quite as painful, but it was.
Well, boy. Well, he's such a good receiver. He's got so many defensive men just swarming all over him. There's your score, 21-14. We got 9:26 left in this ball game. And Colfax has got there's a little flare out into the and short of the first down to Fucci. Trying to give him a lead block was Jake Fitchu. Fake to the right, and then he gets it out to Fucci, and then nice camera work by Chris. Glass has done a great job tonight. They're not gonna get a first down. That could prove to be very devastating, as Fucci could not turn the corner. Yeah.
Yep. That fumble just took everything out of them, it looks like, and they've got to get it back together.
Well, the clock continues to run. 8:30 left in this ball game. It could be the end of the season.
Ballinger's back to kick. Let's see if he really does.
Good kick. Taken by number 22, Espinoza.
Brendan Chastain and others were able to bring him down.
Good field position to start this drive on the 42. So now Now I think Colfax is going to see just a hammering of Andre Patterson. Watch, I think that he'll get the ball every calling.
Patterson to the left, Patterson to the right, Patterson up the middle.
So I have to key on him. There, no, that is Akaya, and he gets a couple yards, hit hard in there.
Obviously, their play caller isn't listening to us.
No, apparently not. He said, "I'll find something different here." Although he did manage to pick up about 5 yards. Clock continues to run. 7:46. Ruben Sedano, the quarterback, comes in with the play, brings him up to the line of scrimmage. And he kept it himself. It looked like a broken play. Sedano doesn't get much yardage. Hauser came up to make the tackle, and that'll be 3rd down and about 3.
It's a big 3rd down for them, for both teams.
Good shot at the defensive line. They're going to have to suck it up here and go. There's a pitch to Patterson. He turns his corner, and there goes the coach.
Yeah.
And he gets the first down. So the clock continues to run. 6:54. Here's that pitch out to Patterson, and he goes over to the left side. Gets the first down. They're going to take as much time off the clock as they possibly can. Close down your mic. No, thank you. So the ball's on a Colfax 45-yard line. 1st and 10. There's Patterson over the left side again, just juking his way into the secondary. Comes up close to a first down. How big was that fumble at on the 2-yard line?
That's got to be the biggest play of the season for them. It really is. It just took everything out of them, it looks like.
I'd like to hear what the coach has to say about that. I think the play was called on as a fullback. I think didn't think that he was going to get the ball. And Rump puts the ball down where into the area to hand it off, and nothing.
Nobody there.
Nope. There's the first down. Timeout signaled, and that ball goes into the 35-yard line. So Colfax needs a big break right here, because the clock is not their friend anymore. They have to hold them, and hopefully there'll be some time left on the clock. Coming into the game is Russi.
They need to keep them. They can't even let them get down to where they can score a field goal.
No. So now Colfax shows a different defensive shift. They thought they'd come up. There's a pitch. The finger's going to the outside, but Patterson, that doesn't make any difference. They flooded the whole right side, Dave.
He went right through all of them.
Man.
Manteca's blocking is just absolutely outstanding. They just are doing a great job for him.
Nicoletti comes in the game. Coming out is Hauser.
Colfax hasn't seen a runner like that all year long.
Well, he sure got him out of trouble from down deep in their own territory. Here's the pitch. Going to the outside. Now he cuts back in. He gets by. He could go. He turns the corner. Look at this. And he gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Looks like the quarterback is hurt. He tried to throw a block on somebody. And he's holding on to his hand out in about the 38-yard line. Timeout is called. That was the quarterback. Looks like he hurt his hand. Have to see that on the replay, what happened. He went to throw a block. He's holding his right arm. So now they'll have to bring in their backup quarterback. which is Doug Hayes. We saw him warming up. He's got a pretty good arm, but all they want to have now is somebody who can hand the ball off to Patterson. You see that move he made to start over the right side, did a complete 360, turned around and went the other way.
If he hasn't taken ballet lessons, he should have.
Yeah, no, boy.
That was beautiful.
Well, watch this. Let's see what happened to the quarterback. He went to throw a block. Oops. We got the Microsoft blue screen of death. Here we go. Now watch. He's coming this way. Oh, yeah, right. It happened right there. Look, he's holding his arm. He's going all the way back. But then Patterson just does a 180 twist around. And now the new quarterback is Doug Hayes. There's a handoff. And going down about the 2-yard line, or close to the 1, is Patterson. And that's spotted on the 2. 4:32 left. We're in the closing minutes of this ball game. A big turnover by Colfax on a drive going into the end zone, and that turned the whole game around for them, and it might turn around their whole season. High formation. There's a handoff to Jared Akaya, and they're signaling touchdown. That could do it. So they'll go in for 4:05 left to go in this fourth quarter. And that was, the ball carrier was Akaya. Ortiz comes in to Fuentes, I'm sorry, to kick the extra point, and he does.
You know, the 4:05 to go, you can think back to a couple of weeks ago when Colfax was down with 1:40 and they scored 8 points. Need a little bit more now, but they got a little more time, so let's just hope that luck comes their way.
Well, I tell you, that big turnover, and that was a 14-point swing because they were going in for 7, and then they'd have been up by 7, and then Manteca gets the ball on the 2. 5 plays later in the end zone, and that's all she wrote. And went 21-14, and now they hold Colfax on 3rd and 4 and get the ball back and then go on down, score again. There's a short kick. It's going to go out of bounds. It does. They'll get the ball in 35, so they have good field position, Dave, to start this.
That's a great break for the Falcons. They get to start on the 35-yard line now. They made 10 or 15 yards by that.
That's 10 or 15 yards. They don't have to run off the clock to get there. So they'll start on their own 35. As Alex Rump gets them, calls them up to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be Air Rump here, I believe. Look for Olsen, someplace in the mix. There he is.
Yep.
That's good for 8. No, that was to Chastain. Seidler comes into the game tonight. 2 men in the pattern. Oh, there is Olsen. That's going to be a first down. So they go into their hurry-up offense.
Colfax is trying to pull it out, and they're doing everything they can to move the ball down the field as quickly as possible.
Well, Manteca's gone into a prevent defense. They're giving them that soft yardage underneath, but they're going to have to try to go deep and get somebody open. Chastain again.
Yeah. As I recall, Chastain had a pass reception last week and then dropped the ball for a fumble, and so he's really doing a good job of holding on to the ball this week.
So it's 28-14, 14-point lead, 2:50 left to go in this ball game. And now going to go deep this time. And it's going to be intercepted. And he's in the end zone. He's going. Oh, there's a. He is taking it all the way back out to the 30-40 now, 45, and he runs out of bounds, and that should put a damper on Colfax season. As a couple bad breaks here and there, and that interception.
Went for it all at one time, and unfortunately,
that was Forrest Connor on the interception. So we've got 2:29 left, and they should be able to run the clock out here as Colfax is going to go down to defeat here in their 13th game of the season against a fine Manteca Buffalo squad. But Colfax, Dave, they did have their chance to win this ball game.
Colfax, had they scored, I think that would have been a whole different game.
Oh yeah, because you could just see it come right out of the air, just come right out. There's a penalty. But Colfax had a great year. They, Dave, you saw most of their ball games.
Their first preseason game was against Truckee, who's usually is the number 1 or number 2 up in the northern Reno area for a football team, and they just outplayed them incredibly well, and they had a very successful year, and that started to set the way the year went. And the home games, there was only one that I can think of where they were behind at any point. And that was and then in the playoffs they were down to Oakdale with a minute 40 to go. They were down by 8 points and they pulled that one out. But they've had a great season.
Excuse me. Yeah, they've just had a tremendous season. You got to take your hats off to the Colfax community and Colfax High School, as they made believers out of most teams in the foothills.
You know, it was a good year for them because they got to play Placer, which has been the big other school in the district. Placer and Del Oro all are part of the same school district, and so playing Placer this year and beating Bear River, it's been a good year. It's been a great year for them. You just hate to see. If you look at the Colfax team down there, they're all out there holding hands, trying to pull as much spirit together as they can, showing the pride that those players have.
And there goes Patterson again, and he's down the sideline, and no one's going to get him. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown. Yeah, Andre Patterson. What a one-man wrecking crew tonight, huh, Dave?
And that's a 55-yard run. It's just incredible. Nobody touched him. He's the finest back I've seen all year.
$55 yards on that carry, and I mean, the people are going to look at the game in the paper, and it says 34 to 35 to 14, and they're going to, and then you think, well, they blew them out. Well, that wasn't the case.
No, it was just the
one play
down at the 2-yard line
when they were on the verge of taking the ball into the end zone, and that play was blocked, so 34.
Colton Russi, number 2. Here's the replay. Let's watch this.
I think we've just seen this move all night long. That sweep to the outside. Good blocks.
Number 5 just.
That was Lorraine. Lorraine just got caught up, and then Russi
tried to
catch him, but he just outran him. And Wooten can't catch him this time. The only one that can catch him is the referee, and he's running stride by stride, but he's going to have he'll probably have he's there right at the end zone with the touchdown call.
He's going to be tired.
Yep. They're celebrating already over at the sideline. I think they probably dumped the coach with some Gatorade. There's a short pooch kit again, coming up for it and catching it on the 30-yard line.
You know, they've used that pooch kick every time,
yeah.
And it just takes any kind of a return right out of the game for the Falcons.
So now with 1 minute and 11 seconds left to go in this ball game, trailing 34-14. It's you're putting this ball in the air. No, they're going to hand it off, and that goes nowhere.
Work.
That didn't fool anybody, and
Rump wasn't real sure what he was going to do.
I think the last 5 carries that Fucci's had has gone nowhere.
No.
I mean, he hasn't gotten any yard. They just keying on him this second half, and so the clock continues to run. Then Colfax isn't going to stop it, and they're going to let it run down, and trailing by 3 touchdowns.
There's some of the coaches down there hugging each other. It's been a long year for them too. The team has worked hard, hundreds of hours of practice, everything they've done. It's sad to see it come to an end.
There it is. Give it to Fucci. He goes to the outside, and he'll take it for about an 8-yard gain. The clock continues to run. That could be the final play of the game, and it's going to be as the players walk off to the sideline. The celebration goes on in the Manteca Buffaloes sideline, and Manteca Buffaloes win this ball game by a score of 34-14. And Dave, even though it was a 20-point different score, that wasn't the whole tale of the game.
No, I think it was a much closer game the way it was played. You know, Colfax has got 20 seniors. This was their last football game as part of the team, and they should be very proud of what they've accomplished this year, and the rest of the juniors will be back next year, and hopefully they'll get back to this level again. It's been a great year for them and the players. And we got to give credit to Manteca. Manteca played an outstanding game.
And they took advantage of their Colfax mistakes, and they picked up 20 points in that fourth quarter, and that's a good reason why they are the defending champions. They've got a great program down in Manteca, and they come out on top by a score of 34-14. And with the big M on their jersey.
You know, as the boys as they go through and they congratulate each other, the sportsmanship is incredibly good. There weren't that many penalties tonight. It was a well played game. Sportsmanship was really well, and you just wish both teams the best of luck in the future.
Well, it was tied going into that fourth quarter at 14-14,
yep.
and Colfax with the second had it 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line, and that's when it all happened. A fumble and recovered by their big defensive lineman, number let's see, that was 77, Tyler McCready. He had a big night, 6'3", 244-pound senior. I mean, he did it all on that line of scrimmage on defense tonight. Stopped that run, and they had a good game plan. But you gotta give the kudos to Andre Patterson, who scored 3 touchdowns tonight, and he was the difference in the ball game.
Well, you know, if there was a player of the game, if we were doing something like that, it would probably be Andre Patterson, with no doubt, and everything else. But like you say, 77 made the biggest play of the game when he recovered that fumble.
Yeah, that was the big play.
You know, the what ifs, if Colfax hadn't lost that ball, they would have probably taken it in, but who knows?
Yeah, and they go up 20. They go at that point in time. They go up 21-14. And that could have changed the whole game plan for Manteca, which was forced to put the ball in the air.
Yeah, there's Alex Rump, who's ending his career. Alex has had a fine season. He came in last year to replace Kleppe when he had a broken hand and kind of got thrown to the wolves, and you're going to go start playing. There he's with one of his coaches and friends. Just he's got nothing to be upset about. I mean, other than not winning, he's had an outstanding career.
The Falcons had a great season. Won the PVL, won 2 games in the playoff, and they've got nothing to hang their hat on to this their head in shame, because they had a great year and they played tough.
Yeah. Alex was averaging 216 yards a game in passing and 215 yards with his rushing for the ending the ball off. He's had an outstanding year, and he's a great kid too. I've talked to him several times, and I have to give him credit. The Colfax Junior Falcons would play on Saturdays, and many of the times it was the Saturday after Colfax had a football game, and Alex would come out and cheer those kids on. It was just great seeing him there.
Well, we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week has been underwritten tonight by Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. The Hansons are proud to bring you another great Falcon football season.
Weaver Auto and Truck Center. Tom and Matt Weaver are happy to present the NorCal Game of the Week.
Donald Wood Construction. The Wood family is proud of their son, number 57, Bo Wood.
GKM Corporation. The GKM Corporation is happy to support the Colfax Falcons.
Big Valley Ready Mix. Joe Russi and his family are proud of their son, number 2 Colton, and all the Falcon players.
Ginty Supply Company. The Ginty family is proud to be a Colfax family.
The historic Colfax Motor Lodge. Gary and Penny Todd are so proud of their grandson, number 66, Sean Brewer.
Ginty Supply Company. The Ginty family is proud to be a Colfax family. All Action Electric. Michelle and Randy Lamont are happy to support the Colfax Falcon football team.
Foothill Living Real Estate. Gene Kane and Eleanor Robinson salute the character of Colfax sports.
The Hills Flat Lumber Company. The Pardini family is proud to be your neighbor in Colfax.
Grass Valley Ford, Lincoln Mercury Nissan. The Norande family is happy to sponsor Falcon football.
Shelley Smart Shopper. Shelley Arthur is happy to be part of the Foothill Way of Life.
And by Touchdown Production, celebrating our 10th season of local sports television. Be sure to join us next week as we unwrap the 2006-2007 basketball season. We'll begin with the CIF Foundation game between Nevada Union and Bear River, and then we'll cover the 3rd annual NU Invitational and wrap up the month with the 65th annual Kendall Arnett basketball tournament, the oldest basketball tournament in California, live from Placer High School. It's all on our Foothill network of stations: ACTV Channel 20, Suddenlink Channel 23, Lake of the Pines Channel 7, and NCTV Channel 11. Well, as the Colfax Falcons head out to the locker room, I know the fans are disappointed, but they've had a fine year, and we're happy we had a chance to see several of their games, and we'll see them next year as we start our 11th season of football. And let's tell you that this executive producer and director for tonight's game was Gilbert M. Dominguez.
Title and replay is Brandon Duckett.
Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen along with Dave Johnson, and thanks, Dave.
Thank you, Marty, for letting me be here. Camera operators are Chris Glass, Maverick King, and Daniel Allen.
Your office manager is Lynn Dominguez.
Technical engineer is Paula Mikulski.
And touchdown accounting provided by Nikki Granholm of Arrow Business Solutions.
Remote facilities, Commander 1.
And Commander Maintenance provided by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Let's check out our broadcast time and read all about this game at the Union Sports section at theunion.com. Also, be sure to give us a call or write us at our it's the new 578 Sutton Way, Suite 170, our mailing address in Grass Valley. Or write us at gil@touchdownproductions.com. Look for us on the web at www.touchdownproductions.com. And for Dave Johnson and Gil Dominguez, Marty Mortensen saying good night, everybody.